Gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 48. We're back. Let's jump in, shall we? You can only know 2 professions at a time, but you can learn all of the secondary professions. We didn't know that. Psych! I'm lying! We did know that. Alright, we're back. One frosty boy. Frost mage? Wah, wah. I think when we play our mage in the future, in the far future, we're gonna make a... I like the idea of like an arcane mage. They're very seldom seen. Everyone's always playing Frost. I mean, it's gonna be hard to skip on Frost, honestly, but come on. Alright, well, if you're doing that, that's fine. Sorry, I had to try to get my cat. Alright, what's on the docket for tonight? I think we said we were gonna go... We're not gonna take on Arikara just... Well, maybe I should. I think I could handle this. It's a nice, like, full gold piece. Probably take on Arikara and then swing down to Magatha Grimtotem. Learn about the swarm grows, probably push into the raceway and the shimmering flats itself. We are literally at 100% out of 32 to 33, so those all look like really good level quests for us. I should probably try and take on the Den at some point soon. I think I might be strong enough to take on King of the Foulwealds at this point. Soon we need to go back to Tauren Mill. Take on some of this stuff. It's like level 30, well, 33 right there, 32 up here. Level 30 elite quest down here, but I think we're going to start with trying to take on Arikara. I also need to make some time to get the deviate hide skins. I guess they're just deviate hides, but from the elites in the Wailing Caverns, so hands off the keyboard as we ride down. Let me cut this light off. Come on. Alright, we're back safely on the ground. But we have to go back up. This should be our final visit to the top of the, like, mesa or plateau that the Grimtotem clan resides on. I don't know if you guys remember, but when we were going to take on Arnak, there was like an alternate path that we could go down. Actually, I want to check back here for ore. There was an alternate path that we could go down that led to like this graveyard looking area. That's where we'll summon Arikara. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've done this quest, but I think from what I remember. Now, along this way, usually there's a good bit of ore. We did some mining, or obviously we did some mining, but we did some crafting off camera when I flew back to Thunderbluff last night when we called it in Thunderbluff. I basically just made a couple more bombs, I think. I don't think I made any more sheep. I made the target dummies that we used. I replaced them, so we have another full stack of 10 in the bank. And then I made a ton of these big bronze bombs. So we have a ton extra. We got a total of 30 now. And a couple extra small bronze bombs, as well as some of the heavy silk bandages. So these are going to be, I'm going to try and use most of the regular silk bandages. But as we collect more silk, I'm just going to make heavy silk bandages, and these are going to be the more, if we're like fighting an elite, I'll probably just use these. If I'm fighting a normal mob, I'll probably just use the regular silk bandages. But let's poke our head into Splithoof Hold and see if there's any ore in here. Yes, there is. There's some mithril in here. A couple iron deposits, some mithril. Let's see if I don't think there's anything in here, which means I know exactly where it is. Need to be careful pickpocketing them. I've had it fail on me before. Outfitter? What's going on with Outfitter? What are you doing? Why are you... I might need to disable Outfitter. It looks like it's freaking out. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Look over there. check his pockets. I want to save enough energy to gouge as he gets low like that, because I knew he was going to run. A little coward. Alright, let's get the poisons on. We also made some more poisons. These are humanoids, so in case I have to fight them, let's put the... you know what, I'm not going to sword swap. I'm just going to keep my daggers on for now. Until we go take on Arnak. And then we'll probably look to sword swap. Okay, I think Outfitter needs to go. Or I at least need to update it. I don't know what's going on. Update to current items. There you go. I've never done that before, so I just don't know why it's like, oh, we're missing your gloves of the moon and your chest piece. It's like, yeah, I upgraded, bro. Come on. Let's catch up, shall we? A chest. Come on. Use some of these small bronze bombs, get them out of my bag. And there's level 33, the strategic level up. Do we get anything good? Hey, a citrine, that's rare. Go ahead and throw away the melon and the melon juice. Keep the gray chest, it sells for 6.5 silver. Looks like the mithril might be in this corner down here. Maybe not? No, interesting. Is it above? How is it above me? There's the iron. Spend that other point, goes into sword spec. She's gonna look to run here soon. I don't know where that mithril is. Just a little two-piece. Not sure, but I really want the mithril. Because I can now smelt mithril. And it doesn't give me points, but I mean, I'm gonna need it at some point. Is it in here? Did I really miss it in here? Yep. Somehow I missed it. Alright, tell you what. It's probably gonna pull both you. 292 on that crit. It actually doesn't pull you, that's nice. We failed, embarrassing. There's some mithril. Can I get some stone? Solid stone, huge. That's a 4-piece of mithril. Our first bit of mithril, and it's 4-piece. We're at 179 mining. Our cap right now is 225. Why don't you look over there? Sneak past. Nice and easy, nice and easy. You guys don't notice anything. Check your pockets. Oh, we got a random moss agate from his pockets. That's crazy. Makes me want to check more pockets. Alright, overall, successful cave. Is this guy alright? Yeah, he's a warlock. An alchemist at that too. Alright, we're out. Open this box in just a second. Remember, the entrance to the Grimtotem plateau is where that icon is, so we'll just head to the icon. Looks like this guy kind of cleared out a path for us. Let's open this bad boy up now. Go ahead and slap the poisons on the swords while I have a minute. Cloud serpents are great to us at this point. The burning elementals, or the boiling elementals, excuse me, are not. Can you distract them? You can. Okay. Just throw a little rock in the corner. Huh? Dumb elementals. I'm just kidding. I love you, elementals. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just Josh. We're taking the piss, as the Brits say. I can't believe we're still in these Mystic Sarong leggings. The skirt. I mean, we look drippy, but no dungeon runs are so cool. I actually want to do these more. It's just got my character looking so unique. Like, I just love it. We would for sure be in like blue pants from a dungeon, a blue belt, blue gloves, the same gear we see every single time. Versus this way, it's so much more like chance. You gotta do some specific quests for upgrades. You gotta get lucky with drops or chests, or there's copper down there. I'll get it on the way down. I don't plan on hearthing. I want to walk back. I think maybe I should hearth. I'm not sure, but someone might be up here. The patrols kind of look like they've been taken care of. Okay, never mind. Alright, this is the last time we should have to come up here, so let's just be very careful. Grimtotem clan at this point, they're gray to me. We've out-leveled them. Nice and easy. I kind of want to go through and pickpocket. Not sure if the Lucky Charms are anything more than just sellables, but a couple junk boxes. She's gonna keep roaming this way. Those junk boxes might have valuable gems in them, I'm not sure. I believe we just go over that way a little more. Some tin and some gold. Okay, remember that when we go down. The gold is valuable. Okay, that. I think this is where Arikara is. Let's get all three of you to look over there. A lot of junk boxes. Oh, I get so anxious up here, man. Just nice and easy. No sudden movements. Ah! He felt me in his pockets. He's a humanoid. He's gonna run at the end here, so let's gouge him. Get some energy back. Look to finish him. Slip back into stealth. That's the danger of pickpocket. It can just fail. Nice and easy. I want to keep my cooldowns for Arikara if I can. That was scary. Alright, we're going to clear this place out. I'll open up these lock boxes over here. And then we'll light the sacred fire of life. Big crit. How do you not see me? Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't see me... He's too busy praying. Or I guess this is a graveyard, so... paying his respects to fallen brethren, or... lost loved ones, maybe? Who knows? Pocket watch. Man, big crits on the ambushes. Ooh. Watcher's hand wraps of the monkey, 5 agility, 6 stamina. Ours are better, I think, because ours are actual leather, and you know they give 6 stamina, 5 strength. So same stamina. Obviously, the agility is a little better on us, I think, but ours being leather, I think, might actually make the difference. Just because you're a rogue doesn't mean you can't wear cloth. But it's definitely better if you're wearing leather. Just makes you tankier, right? Alright. Nice. Scroll of Spirit too. But it's 7 gold that we get to make. Alright, let's eat some food. Make sure we're all prepped up for this. I've got potion off cooldown, heavy silk bandages, I can gouge kite. I got a target dummy. We should be good to go. Light the sacred fire of life. Immediately slip into the shadows. Look for Arikara. There he is. Pop the bomb. Get to... oh! Wait, what happened to my... what happened to my target dummy? Pop the potion. Whew. I used one of the Thistleteen. I think it put target dummy on cooldown? Not sure, but I need to remember that. If I'm gonna use... something put my target dummy on cooldown. I didn't use any of them. Okay. Spirit reduced by 25% for 15 minutes? What a curse. Swords definitely needs more time using it, because the skill, I was getting too many skill upgrades here, meaning it makes me think like I was missing quite a bit. So tin, there was some gold like up there. All right, let's sneak our way back down nice and carefully. I'm gonna go collect that gold. Don't look down, it only makes it worse. I believe the gold was like somewhere around there. I made them look the wrong way. Whoops. Okay, the gold is on this mountain right outside. Got it. Can't really see it from the map, but I'll be able to tell. Just to the right of the Great Lift. Gonna need to get rid of something, so get rid of the pocket watch. I don't want to hearth back, but I do want to swing back by Freewind Post and go ahead and empty out our bags already. We've got so much stuff already. Okay. Jump out of stealth. About a silver. Hit the turbos. I want to sell that. I want to sell that. That could go if needed. I would like to sell that. The lucky charm can go. Do I want the copper? I've got tons of bronze at this point, and I'm honestly kind of outranging copper finally. Because for a while there, you start with copper and then you need bronze, and bronze obviously you need copper and tin, but now I think I'm finally moving past most of that with 174 engineering. I think we're finally on to like mostly the big bronze bombs, the sheep, but for the sheep I need the bronze frameworks, so it's like, you know, and then wiring bronze gizmos, which is more bronze, so it's like, do I actually think I do need more copper. Specifically for the sheep. I think at this point I'm not going to make the copper into bronze and just leave it as copper and make a few more copper bars. Switch to the swords. Let's get some skill ups. I feel so much weaker with swords, it's terrible. But I think it's mostly because this dagger is just so good. I think he's gonna see me if I run by. Go away. All right, there's our gold. I mean, we definitely have stronger daggers than swords. Look, 32 and level 30 item levels versus 24 and 24. Like, the gold is nice. Just 2 pieces. I saw some tin back this way, which means coarse stone. That's mostly it. I don't think the tin ore itself is really that much of use to me now. I've got so much extra bronze. I don't know what to do with it. You know, I'm NPC. I'm vendoring it. I mean. I think I get rid of the brilliant scale if I find any. Coarse stone. Of course I found some coarse stone. Sorry, it's already midnight. We're starting late tonight. It's a Friday. I get to start a little late. It just means my brain's not working as well. But, you know, it is what it is, right? I was like, what the hell is that big boy? But it's the messenger, okay. More tin here. Hopefully we get some more stone. It's a little 3-piece. I'm tempted to swing back by Ratchet real quick. Do some crafting with these ore, and then hearth back and start doing the shimmering flats, because I won't be able to hearth back down here. I don't think there's an inn, if I remember correctly. That could be wrong, but that might be the play. I just got so much stuff bogging down my inventory. I'm only going to keep getting more, though. There's so many different types of ore in this area. I mean, I also need to go and talk to Dorn Planestrider and start Test of Faith. Bait. Teteras. I think we're gonna swing back by Ratchet real quick. Sell some stuff, drop some stuff off. Can I make it? Yeah! Oh! That's pretty sick. Talk to Montar, see if he has any scrolls. Sell some of this junk.
What brings you here?
No scrolls. Honestly, I'll tell you what. I think at this point, I'm gonna sell those. We're just gonna use the heavy silk bandages. By the time that I use these 5,
Where would you like to fly to?
I should have more silk to create even more than 5, right? I hate that I had to use one of the thistle tea on Arikara, but I started to get a little anxious. I was like, oh shit, I still have a lot more damage to deal. And I'm at like half life. Now I have my potions still, but we'd used evasion. For some reason, target dummy went on cooldown. I think it's like when I use thistle tea, target dummy goes on cooldown. So maybe I need to remember that and not use thistle tea unless it's an easy fight. And if it's a hard fight, don't use thistle tea. Just gouge kite, do what I need, and use target dummy to keep me alive and safe. I think that's the smarter play. We're just gonna head back to Ratchet and drop a lot of this stuff off. Oh, I also need to do Feegly's quest. Tears of the Moon. Or the Tear of the Moon. I think before we start that last southern bit of Thousand Needles, the Shimmering Flats, I want to go collect these deviate hides. This might take some time, but it should be super easy at my level. And also do the Tear of the Moons for Feegly, the Exiled. The Den, I'm just worried that it's basically like Arikara, but a cave full of elites. It can be a little dicey. I don't think they're as hard, but usually you do this quest with a group. King of the Foulwealds, maybe I go try and take this on as well. I think I want to take on the Den at like level 35. I know that sounds crazy, but it would just be safer. Now I get no experience for this quest, but mostly this is what I want. The Deviate Hide Pack, a 10-slot bag, which would replace one of these brown leather satchels. We'd push these down, we'd get the Deviate Pack. Extra 2 slots makes a lot of difference when you're having the issue that we're having now, which is bag space, just always full. Because more than 60% of my bag is just full of tools, right? Excuse me. Hearthstone, thieves' tools. I need my Arclight Spanner to craft. The Ornate Spyglass is just like kind of like a fun item that I like to appreciate the world and like unique things that we can zoom in on. It's really cool. My blacksmith hammer, my pickaxe, I need those. The fishing rod, I need that. The baubles, I could probably go without baubles at this point, but it's always nice to have them. My poisons, my flash powder, I need that. Extra set of throwing knives, bombs, sheep, target dummies. My swords to swap between swords and daggers. Sticky glue, slumber sand. We haven't used any of these yet, thankfully, but these are like, oh shit, I need to run. All panic kind of buttons, right? Like swiftness potion as a backup. Need those just to run, just in case too. Thistle tea, DPS cooldown. Anti-venom, cleanses venom, which could make a big difference in a long fight. Food, bandages, potions, and more bombs that I'm going to use in combat. And then all, quest items. Like, we just have so much shit in our bags. I was thinking about spending the 2 gold and buying the 10-slot bag that's at the vendor, but if I did that, I would need to do 2, 4, 6 gold worth of bags. Might be worth an investment. I was hoping to find some 10-slot bags. They're rare, but you can find them. Just because I like the look of like just unique, different unique bags, right? I'll show you the bank management that we did last night. Got the bars up top, got the dust and the rare bars over here, got the gems down there. Citrine is rarer than the jade. You can tell the tier of rarity by how much they sell, right? And there's also an add-on that shows you their tier, but malachite is 15 copper, tiger's eye is 1 silver, shadow gem is 2.5 silver. Small lustrous pearls actually need to go in front. Moss Agate is 4 silver, Lesser Moonstone 6 silver, Jade 7 silver, Citrine 8 silver, right? Okay, let's craft. And then let's get yeah, let's get over to the Wailing Caverns. That's what we're gonna do. We've only got 30 minutes left tonight. I'm probably not gonna push it too late tonight because it is already, midnight for me, so we'll probably do the Deviate Hide quest and then maybe try and take on King of the Foulwealds again. See how we do with that this time. Just a couple mithril bars. Then we'll make some dust. Droutkin. I'm gonna check the engineer trainer here too, because usually they have extra Extra dust for sale. Powder, dust, it's all the same. I'm tired, alright guys? When do I get the solid stone powder? Not factions. Crafting. Engineering. Misc. $175. Yeah, one more point. Gonna buy that bronze framework. Saves me making frameworks for more sheep. Talk to me. Alright. Now we're gonna fly to the Barrens, go gather those hides. Oh, I want to buy those bags so badly, but ultimately I've only got 7 levels to make 90 gold. It's not looking good. What big training's coming up at 34? I think we've looked at this before. Everything I could technically skip. Sprint would be nice. Other than that, don't really need it. Everything at 36 can be skipped, except for instant poison's nice. And that's gonna be, what, a gold and a half? Everything at 38 can be skipped except for Sinister Strike. At 40 there's another point in Eviscerate, we need that, so that's 2 gold, so from now until 40 I think it's got like 6 gold in training that we're gonna have to spend. Swords are at 145 out of 165, daggers are at 160 out of 165. Get sprint on cooldown. They're beasts in this cave, so I don't need to put on crippling poison. I can just do double instant poison. 30 to 38 versus 44 to 56. 70 charges too versus 55. Definitely gonna want to train this. It's a lot more charges. It's also a good bit more damage. 56 on the top end versus 38 on the top end. Yeah, that's an extra 18 points of damage. I mean, that's almost half of the damage currently, so. Yeah, we definitely want to get instant poison level 3, sinister, and eviscerate. Those are our main ones from now until 40. Stealth level 3 would be nice. It basically just makes you faster when you're in stealth. And again, sprint level 2 would be nice. Safe fall would be really... Safe fall is for sure going to be something that we get just in case we fall off of somewhere high. We have reduced damage. There's less of a chance that it might take us out. God forbid. Knock on wood. 1, 2, 3. That's got to be copper, huh? Okay, we're actually happy about that. It's a 4-piece. Nope, it's a 3-piece. Alright, in we go. Yeah, you know what? Now they are still elites, so they're gonna hit hard, but it should be pretty easy. We should be able to get through them like really quickly. I need to go back and hunt more lions for more lion meat so we can make the hot lion chops. I'm running low. I've only got 2 left. Okay, I lied. This should be very easy. It's just gonna be a little time consuming. Native robe of the owl. I think looks pretty cool. 3 silver. It's our first hide right there. Might be able to make a little bit of money off doing this too. Like maybe half a gold. Lupine cuffs, those can go. Let the energy come back. Two out of 20, like I said, this might just take a little bit of time. Try and use most of my small bronze bombs in here just to clear up another inventory slot. Bombs were made for using. Perfect deviate skills, that's for crafting and a quest, I believe. Whoa. Let's pull you back. It's kind of a highly congested area. That might pull everything. No, we're too high level, good. Clone? No need. No need to do that, big fella. No need. We'll try and get daggers to 165 skill level, and then we'll swap to swords, but I just feel like I do way more damage with the daggers. They're faster, they hit harder. Two native robes of the owl. It's not very rare, I guess. We're a quarter of the way done. It's not too terribly bad, but it does take us some time. I guess I could do the serpent bloom quest too. There is a good bit of serpent bloom outside the dungeon. But I don't think it's going to give me anything at this point. I just want to do this quest for the bag. Another tiger's eye for the collection. Do some quick research. See what this Serpent Bloom quest would even give me as far as a reward. Just cloth gloves, nothing of use. If we did it at level, it would have been some good experience, but at this point, not really any point. It's another quest that we would get done, but ultimately, like, I don't really mind, because we're not doing any of the other dungeon quests. We're just kind of making an exception for this one because the bag is so valuable to us. And you can do it outside the dungeon. And you can do Serpent Bloom outside the dungeon, but I don't want to go all the way back to Thunder Bluff to grab this quest just to come back and do that. You know, we're already... Majority of the episode is going to be down here, I think, gathering these hides, so... But maybe something to think about in the future if I want to, just kind of the completionist. If I'm in Thunderbluff, go grab this quest from the apothecary Zara, is that her name? Whatever her name was. Feral bindings of the monkey. Getting a lot of green items down here. They don't sell for very much, but... If I could send items to my alts, they'd be really good. Oh cool, I hit you. I was just about to say, I think I missed him, but... You know what, just let him run back around. The rare might be up, but I've been seeing a lot more people asking for groups for like Wailing Cavern and stuff, so a group of adventurers might have taken it down while they were coming. Man, so many green items. The ritual gloves of the owl to go with the 2 sets of robes. You have the full ritual set, huh? Honestly, the greens start getting deleted at this point. The teeth, the scales, the tongues, they sell for more than the actual green items. I get rid of the bracers first, and then the cloak, and then the gloves. Thought I didn't see you. Well, I almost missed you, but... Alright, halfway there. Oh, the rare is up. Well, one of them. Bowen. Drops garbage. Empty wallet, broke boy. Brambleweed leggings, 4 agility, 4 spirit. I mean, competitive to what we have. I haven't seen my legs in so long. That'd be interesting to see. Man, we look ridiculous. I wonder if the other rare is up. It's in this lake. I should keep clearing out all the beasts, though. Just make my way around the cave. We need another 10 hide. That's kind of a bad rupture. I should have just sliced. Pine leggings of the eagle sells for 6 silver. I think I'm gonna get rid of the bracers. Take these instead. These sell for 6 silver as well. That little frog. Bile toad. Okay, that's hide number 12. Oh! Gonna start using some of the big bronze bombs to clear out these inventory slots. Okay, that's 13. Seven more, boys. 7 more. Not too bad, honestly. We're getting through this pretty quickly. We found a rare. Daggers are at 163. Dang, I was hoping for a bigger pull. I looked away and didn't use my combo points. It's late and I'm tired, very clearly. That's 14. Trying to dodge the oozes because I don't need them. It's another quest that we could do, but again, I don't need to. The quest that you have to kill the slimes for, it's like the ectoplasm quest or something like that, I don't know. The rare is one of these deviate lurkers. I don't think it's up. But the lurkers could have hides on them. I think we've discovered, okay, you can put poison on while you're invisible. You just can't open lock boxes. I think I might try and do a WoW video a little earlier tomorrow and not so late, like maybe when I get home from work. Might just, oh, what's that sell for? It's a dagger, Threshodon Fang. That's sick. It sells for 3 silver. It's not really worth swapping stuff out. Like I could get rid of the cloak, I guess. I don't know. 11 silver for all these teeth, though. So far the lurkers have not given me any hide. There's one. So you just gotta say it like that. Just 5 more hide, just 5 more. I have to fight them in the water at least, or else they start evade bugging. Okay, 4 more. Beautiful, thank you. Two more, or 3 more, sorry. Let's grab both these sting lashers. Okay, 2 more. Excuse me. I really want to take on, or at least attempt to take on King of the Foulwealds at this point, but it is getting kind of late, and I am pretty damn tired. I don't want to make any like silly mistakes or anything like that, but I think this time we could take him on with the right tools, everything we have now. 2 more. Wait, small fangs? Just in case I get more, because like a full stack of 10 goes for 11 silver. It's pretty nice. Okay, these raptors have started to respawn. These should soon, but they haven't quite yet. I'd love some new shoulders. We're still rocking the voodoo mantle. Cloth shoulders. Good stats though, stamina and spirit. Just make us tankier. Infected wound. 5-minute debuff. These last two are going to be a pain to get, I can already feel it. Alright, big pull here. Nope. A little bigger than I expected, but hey. 1920. Alright, let's get out of here. We can sell items to the NPCs up top where we turn the quest in. Nalpack is who we turn it into. Hit sprint. We're just hitting an hour. I think I might attempt King of the Foulwealds. I think we can handle it. No rough stone, no rough stone. None whatsoever. So far so good. Come on. Ah, bitch. Means we'll come back for you on the way out. That's all that means. It's not this one, and it's not... Is it this one? No, it's not that one. That's too steep. I think it's that one, right? I think this one's too steep as well, yeah. Is it? I always get this part wrong. Is it this one? Alright, we'll go the long way. I don't know. I'm too tired. It's a really good chess piece. I would probably switch to this one if we got it. Although we did just put an armor enchantment on this. So maybe I wouldn't. I'd gain 3 agility and I would lose 3 stamina, 3 spirit, and like 30 armor. Copper down there. I'll have to get it on the way out. I think I would use the chest piece that I'm currently wearing, the brawn hide armor. I really value the extra health at this point in hardcore. We're doing great damage as is, especially with our dagger build, but combat daggers, baby. There's a way that you can get up here. Like, I think it's some way up this mountain and then across here and then jump down here. It's much faster than the way that we just did it, but I know for sure this way works. 12.5 silver. We're going to give King of the Foulwealds one attempt tonight, and then hopefully we get it done. Galden. And if not, I'll hearth back and try it another time. I'm pretty tired, honestly. I'm very interested in examining the hides from the deviate creatures who have infested these caves. Have you had any luck in collecting some rogue?
Your efforts shall not go unnoticed in gathering these hides, adventurer. Thank you for your dedication.
Thank you, Nalpak. Swap that bad boy out, swap that bad boy out, and then swap that bad boy out. Leaves me with an extra bag. I now need to readjust the bags, but that's okay. Let's take a look. I think we go food, food buff, potion, potion, bandage, anti-venom, thistle tea, swiftness potion, flash powder. Nah. We go sands and sleep, and then baubles. And then here we'll do it just like that. Bombs here, food and that kind of stuff there. There's copper over here. Throwing knives, poisons, kind of like my rogue tools that I'll replace pretty frequently. Target dummies. And then above is the swords. This is like the collection material row. Maybe someone, okay, there it is. I was like, maybe someone got that copper, but I'm gonna save this bag in case I buy another bank slot, and I can slap that bag in there. Nice 8 slots, which I'm tempted to at this point, honestly. But again, it's like I think it's like 5 gold or 10 gold for another bank slot. It's getting kind of pricey. Ooh, kind of a hell of a drop. We didn't even drop that far. I think I'm more excited to hit 40 to get safe fall than my mount. I don't think we're getting the mount at 40 if I'm being honest. 13 gold, level 33. Alright, we're gonna give King of the Foulwealds one attempt. Hopefully we finish it, turn it in, I'll hearth back. If not, I'm just gonna hearth back.
My wind riders are trained to fly quickly through the hot Baron's air.
Go to Splinter Tree Post. Clink Shield. It's actually a really cool shield. 3 strength, 2 agility, 4 stamina, 545 armor, 10 block. Or the Brute Hammer, 4 strength, 1 agility, 8 stamina. Looks pretty sick. Or the Sting Shot Wand. Ooh, that's bright. Just Just nature damage. No stats. It's good damage though. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. Thankfully I don't have to work until 10 tomorrow, so we get done around 1 a.m. I get ready to go to bed, probably get a good 8 hours of sleep. That's all I need. That's all anyone needs. But still get like 40 silver out of this quest. And I'm still on the fence. I don't know. No. Ours is better. I might just take the pants then. That's 40 silver right there. These are really good pants for a warrior. And pretty skimpy. Really showing off the legs there. I don't know how you would do this quest on a warrior solo though. Definitely have to be engineering for the target dummies. Probably just cleave and whirlwind a lot. Try and demoralizing shout. Hamstring kite them. Bandage when you need. Potions obviously. Is that a rare? No. Warsong Lumber Camp. I do need to explore this area, and then one area here and one area there. But that's for another time. I think next time we play, I might even just log off at Splinter Tree and try and do some exploring. Down here in the south, up here, and then there. For the completionist in me, everywhere we play, I want to have the map fully explored. Because we've got all of Barrens explored, all of Duratar, all of the Undercity except Scarlet Monastery, which we will get at some point. All of Silverpine except for Shadowfang Keep, which we should get. Most of Hillsbred except South Shore, but you gotta be real careful going into South Shore. And then this southern coast. So we still have some areas of places we've been that I need to explore, but I'll try and make a mental note that we need to go back and explore some more of these areas that we haven't explored, but all of Stone Talon is explored. It looks great. All that's left is obviously the Den quest, but Shimmering or Thousand Needles is almost done except for Shimmering Flats and then this back region here. Didn't realize Arikara is turned in down there. Whoops. Hit the sprint, get it on cooldown, and just get me there faster. I'm gonna need to clear out the camp anyways. I think I'm just gonna stick to the daggers this fight and not use the swords. Even though swords could give me extra swings, it's 2% chance. Still pretty low right now. Sorry guys. Definitely late. Yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm gonna try and get a WoW episode in a little earlier tomorrow. We haven't done that. We usually always play at night. And I might not. I might just get on earlier at night tomorrow night. I got a little distracted hanging out with my friends and stuff, but sometimes if I start the episode at like 11:30, I'm like, oh man, this could be tough. It'd be nice to play it at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but usually right when we get home, I'm starting to work on the Slay the Spire videos. I might like work on some schoolwork or make some food or, you know, hang out with friends on Discord, hang out with the lady. Alright. We are a whole 10 levels above these things. We'll apply fresh everything once we clear out this this area. I can almost one-shot them with. It's a good source of wool. They're even giving some silk. Actually, I want to keep cannibalize off cooldown because it'll be nice to cannibalize these guys right after we take them down, because they still kind of hit. Like, just because we're 10 levels up on them doesn't mean they just always miss us, you know what I mean? They still hit kind of hard too. So a quick little cannibalize in between pulls is going to be nice. I just need to kill them fast enough to where I can start eating and stuff before the next wave comes. That was the issue last time we attempted this. They started overwhelming me. I couldn't get ahead of them, basically. Get rid of the shredder pages. Okay. Let's be quick about this. The camp is basically cleared out. Let's get a food buff. Put some new poisons on. Actually, no. That's fine. So it begins. Damn, just barely missed that riposte. They don't stop, man. Pop the potion, go ahead and get it on cooldown. I don't think we're gonna get a second one, but... Trying to save evasion for when Murgut spawns. Hopefully it's soon. Jesus, man. How much more? Dude, come on. I've killed so many. Oh my god.
Health warning.
It's actually ridiculous.
Health warning.
If I can just buy a little bit of time.
Health warning.
Get a new bandage.
Health warning.
Think I'm gonna vanish here. Oh shit, there he is.
Health warning.
Oh man, we were so close.
Health warning.
Maybe I can?
Health warning.
Potion. Yo. We actually did it. Oh, that was stressful. Will we take down 20 fucking enraged Foulwealds? That was miserable. Everything in the book, except for the target dummy. I could use the target dummy to buy me a little bit of time, but... Whew. Well, that's done, thank God. We're gonna wrap up tonight by heading up here real quick and turning this into Cairne Amakar. And then... I think we'll probably... Do I want to explore next time we play? I would like to get this explored, this region explored. Alright, note to self. Next time we play, I'm going to try and do some exploration. We might even go ahead and try and take on the den, but I am kind of nervous about this. I don't want to die. I want to do some exploration in Ashenvale, knock this out, this out, this out. Finish up Feegly the Exiled with Tears of the Moon. I need to start the Shimmering Raceway, or Shimmering Flats, the Desert Raceway. And then maybe do the Den. I don't know. Maybe. Matthias. Give him a wave. No wave back? Hardcore players, man. Alright, let's sprint. Because we've now been playing for an hour and a half. It's 1 AM. Dude, I can't believe Vanish made the other two despawn, and then I distracted Chief Murgut away from the actual flag that we'd planted, so he didn't like smack it and we fail the quest. Bought me enough time to like get behind him, open up. If he was an elite, we would be fucked. Excuse me. We used quite a bit of the potions. I'm actually going to need more potions now. I need lion meat to make more hot lion chops. We're going to need to make some new potions. I mean, poisons. God, you can tell my brain is not working at all right now. Overall, though, pretty good night. We got the Deviate Hide pack. We finished up King of the Foulweld. This quest was a fucking nightmare to solo. Non-stop. I'd love to go back and count how many enraged Foulwelds we took on there. I think it was at least 20. It felt like. With barely any time to heal in between. I felt miserable.
Where would you like to fly to?
Alright, heading to Zoram. We're going to turn this quest in. I don't think there's a bed in Zoram, so I'm going to fly back to Splinter Tree. We'll log off here for tonight, and then next time we play, I'll try and get this explored, this explored, this explored. We'll probably just be doing some like map completion. All of Stone Talon is explored, all of the Barrens is explored. Like I said, we'll do the Tear of the Moon. Need some more South Shore explored, but we'll get this when we head back and start doing Battle of Hillsbrad, Humbert's Sword, Helcular's Rod, the Stone Tokens Prison Break-In, all those quests. We got even more here. The Soothing Turtle Bisque that we gave up on. That'll be a lot of turtles. But it's another cooking recipe. There's an island down here. I don't know if this is safe, but maybe I need to go down there and explore that too. But yeah, some exploration next time we play, I think. Man, that was stressful. We dropped all the way down to 19% health. DBM just screaming at me, hearth warning, hearth warning. It's basically just mayday, mayday, abandoned ship, abandoned ship. Ugh. I get nervous at low healths because I used to play with an add-on called Bestiary, and I thought I had it, but I guess not. I might need to look and get it again. But basically what it would do is it would tell you the moveset of every mob as you like moused over it. So if I moused over this chick right here, it would be like, oh, she can stun you, she can execute at 20% health or whatever. But since I don't have that working right now, I just don't want to fight a mob that I don't know that executes. I get under 20% health and they just fucking execute me. And I'm like, oh, there goes, 60 hours game played. I really want to make this run all the way to the end. I'm having a great time with it. So, once again, knock on some wood a little bit. I'm going for that thing. Garang.
Greeting, adventurer. Welcome to the front lines in our conquest of Ashenvale. If you are...
You've already grabbed me.
Strength.
Did you defeat Chief Murgat Belabra? Did you retrieve his Foulwealds totem?
Good work, adventurer. Issuing that challenge to the Foulwealds and defeating their leader sends them a strong message. The Horde is not to be trifled with. I don't believe that tribe will giving us much trouble for a long time.
The dust does look cool with the blue cape and the red skirt. Again, I don't think 3 agility is worth 3 stamina, 3 spirit, and like 26, 27 armor. So let's just take the legs. Stay away from the voodoo. What level is my lockpicking? It is 111. You're gonna leave me alone. Nope. Nope. Do a quick scan of just the front beach. There's another one. That's 112. This would be 113. This is the area to level up my lockpicking for free. That's 114 right there. Can I get one more? 115 would be sick. Because then we just need 10 more points and this area. Maybe this area goes to 150. I can't remember. There we go. 114. I don't see any more and I don't want to explore anymore. Joanna? Pop sprint, hit the turbos. Alright, 115. Overall, a successful night. I feel pretty good about this, other than being extremely tired, and obviously my brain is not working anymore. I'm like messing up my sentences, my words. I already do that already. Going off filter and being recorded, it's
Where would you like to fly to?
sometimes it's tough, man. I say perfectly cognitive idea making, sense making sentences. See, like right there. When I'm not in front of a camera, but when the camera's on, it's like your brain starts like falling over itself, and it's just, I don't know. It's also 1 a.m., so it's like I can't process things correctly, but we've talked about this before. WoW, the WoW playthrough is kind of just like more of like it's a me time kind of thing, right? It's like therapy. I just get in front of it, start yapping. If it doesn't make any sense, whatever, it doesn't need to make sense. The guy's name was Blasting Ass. What a name. How did he get that name? There's the fallen statue that we've talked about. We'll explore that next time. I'm gonna do some more exploring of Ashenvale. $13.33. And we're a bar into 33. We've got a total health pool of 1390 with food buff going. Getting pretty tanky. We still get hit very hard though. What's my defense? Just 161. It's kind of low. Dodge rate is like 14%, parry rate's 10%. Have no resistances other than a little bit of shadow resistance because we're an undead. But yeah. No resistances. Oh man. 729 armor, damage reduction against a level 33 attacker, 20%. It's okay for a rogue. You know, we're no warrior or anything, but... Alright, let's get a bed next to the cutie Vera Nightshade. Vera, you mind if I crash right here for tonight? Let's go back just a smidge. That's comfy. Head right through the pillow. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. We're going to call it here for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow where we'll do a little more exploring, do some of these lower quests, like I've talked about 100 times, the Tears of the Moons, maybe work on the Den, exploration, maybe go back to Hillsbrad, maybe take on the Shimmering Flats. We'll see. So, thanks for hanging out guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love. God bless gamers.